We're back with the SIFE team from Hawaii Pacific University and California State University, Chico.
So guys, can you tell us, you've been with us for a few days now. You got a chance to sit in some of the interviews. You got a chance to talk to some of the guys that were in here interviewing. You know, what's your take on that? Is it valuable for you guys as university students or just people in general? Or
Absolutely. Talking to the CEO of
PBS.
It was an amazing experience. I'm going to run eventually for politics in my school for student government, and talking to him and getting that advice from him was just priceless.
What did he tell you?
Basically, like, just analyze. It's all about like yourself. Like, why do you want that, and what you can bring to the table. And I had not thought about that at all before. So taking in like his advice, I think will definitely help my own future campaign.
The main thing when I talked to him yesterday, I thought was, like I told him, I said the trend that I've noticed throughout all these people is their love for what they do. And I saw that in both the people that we watched you interview yesterday, and I was very impressed.
And how has it been different from just going to a regular typical class, learning, reading from books, hearing your professor's lecture? What did you take from the experience more?
I would definitely say the outside of the classroom experience has taught me so much more. Being involved, hands-on experience is a huge opportunity to actually learn by doing, by application. In class, you're reading case studies, you're reading a textbook. In some instances, unfortunately, I've never had this, but you're being taught by people that just went to school all their lives, and they're not practitioners. I've had classes here at HPU, fortunately, where had diplomats who are practitioners, had adjunct professors who are lawyers, went to Harvard, and are there in their field now. And those are the most valuable classes, but even outside that, outside the classroom, being involved in projects, things that I want to do. Like he said, the people we've met, they're happy with what they do. Obviously, that's everyone's goal, is to be happy. And, a quote that Eric had said about Mark Twain is, I never let my schooling get in the way of my education. And that's very true. And, you never stop the learning process. Even though we're in college, our project, we're students. That's all we do is we learn. But more learning is outside the classroom.
And to piggyback off that a little bit, basically what I've gotten out of the whole experience is that we met some, huge people in Hawaii that are, major powerhouses around here. And, for students, maybe we'll have a chance to meet them once in a while at a fundraiser or benefit. Your president of the university speaks and they come and they hang out and maybe they're a keynote speaker. But we've never had, the great sit-down experience that we've been able to have. And it's just like hearing it over the radio on, the internet, too. When we go on and listen to, Greater Good Radio, you're hearing exactly what you want to hear and what you need to know in the practical application and what it takes to be that big and that, just that big of a powerhouse in the community and just being socially responsible for what they're doing.
Yeah, it's meeting those people that they're out there, they're doing the work. They're in the field. Their job is to be an entrepreneur. They're out there doing it and instead of having a teacher who is, teaching you, maybe doing a little bit on the side. That's why I love SIFE, because we get to go out and we get to meet with the real entrepreneurs, the people that are doing the real deal. And that's something that you guys have really provided us with while we've been here in Oahu.
So you think that an experience like this, being involved with these interviews, talking to these people firsthand, is going to make a difference in your business career or your life even?
Yeah, absolutely. This experience has helped me, like talking to professionals and recruiters. I feel more comfortable talking to them than I think in some cases they are talking to me. So meeting someone that's been really successful or who has a very educated background and talking to them isn't an obstacle. It's more just a good conversation.
How about from yesterday? What do you think you got the most out of yesterday?
From yesterday, talking to the people who I met was probably the advice for my campaign, and as well as just take it all in.
And how about you, Justin? What's your biggest takeaway from that?
Oh, definitely I'd have to echo what everyone else has said. I mean, the main thing is getting to know these people, and without this experience and the opportunities that have been presented to us, there's no way they would have even given us a second look. I mean, and it's taught me that the main thing you need to do is get in touch with the people that can make the decisions, and just find a way to do that. Don't waste your time with all the people in lower and middle management. Everyone around here is a middle manager, so even the guy on the street. Yeah.
Was it different listening to these guys and talking to them firsthand than what you thought they would say?
Absolutely. I mean, I expected kind of old, crusty guys that were just like, ooh, you think of regular, like, I don't know, Mary Poppins, the bank guys there and all that. You can't even approach them, but these guys were real people, and they were great guys, and more than happy to impart good knowledge to us. So,
I have to agree with you, Justin. It was more along the lines of them just installing lifelong lessons and telling their stories and their experiences, which really influenced me, not necessarily in the short run, but definitely in the long run, in the big picture.
It's also getting to know what these people are like, because I always find it interesting to figure out like how these people view life, how they go about their everyday, and why they do it. So that provided a great opportunity for us to realize.
Thanks for tuning in. Stay tuned for more on Greater Good Radio.